Welcome students. Today I will deliver a lecture regarding inverse circular function. This is my second class. So I'll discuss today how to simplify inverse circular functions to its simplest form. For this you need idea of trigonometry of class 11, mainly based on the chapter multiple and submultiple angle. So simplification of inverse circular functions. Simplification. So for this we need some substitution. So what are the relevant substitutions? So you write function substitution. So if we get a function root over a square minus x square, then substitution is x equals to a sin theta or a cos theta. So why we are putting this substitution? Because if you put x equals to a sin theta, so a square common 1 minus sin square theta, so a cos theta. So this will be our main aim. How to remove root over side. Now number 2, a square plus x square. So x equals to a tan theta or a cot theta. Because a square 1 plus tan square sec square, so it will be sec theta or cosec theta. X square minus a square. So substitution is x equals to a sec theta or a cosec theta. Next, number 4, a plus x, a minus x. So substitution is x equals to a cos theta. A cos theta as you please. So you have to remember this suitable transformation. So these are well-known substitution. You can apply this substitution in case of derivative, in case of integration, in case of limit also. So then two results of trigonometry. Look, root over 1 plus sin theta. So root over 1 plus sin theta. So this equals to, you know, so no, these are well known result. You look, 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 equals to cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2 whole square. So what is the result? Mod cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2, or you can write plus minus now look, if no restriction is given for root over 1 plus sin theta, we take cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2. But if restriction is given, if restriction is 0 less than theta less than pi by 2 in first quadrant, then what is value of theta by 2? Pi by 4. So cos theta by 2 sin theta by 2 positive. So in this case, root over 1 plus sin theta equals to only cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2. If no restriction is given, we suppose it is in first quadrant, so root over 1 plus sin theta equals to this. But if restriction is given, look, root over 1 minus sin theta, similarly root over 1 minus sin theta equals to cos square theta by 2 plus sin square theta by 2 minus 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. Now it is cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2 mod. Now if no restriction is given, if 0 less than theta less than pi by 2, then 0 less than theta by 2 less than pi by 4. So in this interval, value of cos greater than sin theta by 2, because in between 0 to pi by 4, value of cos is greater than value of sin. Look, 0 pi by 2, this is cos curve, and sine curve. So they meet at pi by 4. So in 0 to pi by 4, cos theta by 2 is greater than sine theta by 2. So this one is positive. So root over, therefore, root over 1 minus sin theta equals to cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2 if theta belongs to first quadrant. If theta belongs to first quadrant. Now look, if 0 less than, if pi by 2 less than theta less than pi, so this implies pi by 2 less than theta by 2 less than pi by 2. Therefore, theta by 2 lies in pi by 4 to pi by 2 in first quadrant. But look, in pi by 4 to pi by 2, this one is sine curve, this one is cos curve. So what we are getting, cos theta by 2 less than minus sine theta by 2. That is sine theta by 2 minus cos theta by 2 greater than 0. So look, restriction, if restriction is in second quadrant, then what is value of root over 1 minus sin theta? So finally, what is our result? Root over 1 minus sin theta. Same result, but sin theta by 2 will come first. Pi by 2 less than theta less than pi by 4. So this result, we use this result. So root over 1 minus sin theta equals to cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2 in first quadrant. In second quadrant, it is sin theta by 2 minus cos theta by 2. But if it is 1 plus sin theta throughout the interval, if it is 1 plus sin theta throughout the interval, it is cos theta by 2, sin theta by 2, 0 less than theta less than pi by 2. 0 less than theta less than pi by 2. So we need to simplify inverse circular functions. We need these 4 transformation and these 2 results. Also the basic formulae of inverse of submultiple, multiple, that is of trigonometric function. Now using this result, simplify. So write some problems. Tan inverse root over 1 plus cos x plus root over 1 minus cos x, root over 1 plus cos x minus root over 1 minus cos x. Number 2, cot inverse root over 1 plus sin theta plus root over 1 minus sin theta root over 1 plus sin theta root over 1 minus sin theta. Tan inverse root over 1 plus x square plus root over 1 minus x square root over 1 plus x square minus root over 1 minus x square. Sin inverse root over 1 plus x plus root over 1 minus x by there is a restriction in this problem, 0 less than x less than 1. Pi by 2 less than x less than pi. Pi less than x less than 3 pi by 2. 0 less than equals to x less than equals to 1. Now these are all similar like problem. Suppose problem number 2. Problem number 2. We want to simplify problem number 2. Problem number 1 and 3 exactly same. So look, suppose problem number 3, we want to solve problem number 3. Now look, what is our suitable transformation? If we put x equals to sine theta 1 minus x square, 1 minus x square, root will be eliminated here and here, but it is not. 1 plus sine square theta. No simplified formula. Therefore, you look, there is a transformation 1 plus x, 1 minus x. So, what is the suitable transformation here? X square equals to sine theta. Because 1 plus x, 1 minus x. X square equals to sine theta or cos theta. So, here you put x square equals to cos theta. So, what is theta? Theta is cos inverse x square. You may put sine theta also, but if you put cos theta, then formula will be simple. Now, put value of x square. So, if we put value of x square, then what we are getting? Look, this one is tan inverse root over 1 plus cos theta 1 minus cos theta 1 plus cos theta root over 1 minus cos theta. Now look, this is exactly that of 1. So that is why we are considering 3. Now tan inverse, simplify. So 1 plus cos theta root 2 cos square theta by 2. Root 2 cos square theta by 2. So root over this, this is 2 cos square theta by 2. And this one is root 2 mod cos theta by 2. Root 2 mod sin theta by 2. Because restriction is not used here. So root over 2 mod cos theta by 2. Root over 2 mod sin theta by 2. So 1 plus cos theta, 2 cos square theta by 2, 1 minus cos theta, 2 sin square theta by 2. Now root 2 cancel. Root 2 cancel. Now you see the restriction. Here restriction is what is our restriction? 0 less than x less than 1. Therefore 0 less than x square less than 1. Why x square? Because you have given transformation x square equals to cos theta. So this implies pi by 2 less than theta, 0 less than theta less than pi by 2. As cos 1, this is 0, cos 0 pi by 2. Cos theta is decreasing functions. That's why we are getting the inequation in reverse form. Inequation is reverse form. Actually, this is cos inverse 0. Cos inverse 0. This is cos inverse 1. Now, what is theta by 2? 0 less than theta by 2 less than pi by 4. So theta by 2 lies in 0 to pi by 4. Therefore cos theta by 2 positive, sin theta by 2 is positive. So here restriction is mentioned between 0 to 1. Otherwise we take first quadrant. So put the values here. So cos theta by 2, omit the mod sign. So what you are getting next step, tan inverse cos theta by 2 minus sin theta by 2 by cos theta by 2 plus sin theta by 2. Sorry, plus is that numerator, this is this. So restriction is 0 to pi by 2 of theta, theta by 2 0 to pi by 4, so we are taking positive. So now since argument in terms of tan, so this is in terms of tan, so inside the bracket you have to put in terms of tan, so divide throughout by cos theta by 2, 1 plus tan theta by 2, 1 minus tan theta by 2. So this is well known formula, you know. This one is tan inverse, tan omitting one step, pi by 4 plus theta by 2, pi by 4 plus theta by 2. Now tan inverse tan equals to tan inverse tan x equals to x if x belongs to principal value. Here it is given 0 less than theta by 2 less than pi by 4. So add pi by 4, pi by 4, this is pi by 2. So this argument belongs to principal value. Pi by 4, pi theta by 2 plus pi by, sorry, adding pi by 4, pi by 4. So theta by 2 plus pi by 4 belongs to pi by 4 to pi by 2. So it belongs to principal value. Therefore tan inverse tan x equals to x. So pi by 4 plus theta by 2. Generally we do not see any restriction. Whenever we are getting this, we are right, this is pi by 4 plus theta by 2. But you have to see whether this argument belongs to principal value or not. It belongs to principal value. That is why you can write in this form. So pi by 4 half, theta is not our original variable. What is theta? Cos theta equals to x square. Theta equals to cos inverse x square. So what is the simplified form? Pi by 4 plus half cos inverse x square. So look, you learn later, suppose y is given, find dy by dx. Then you know derivative of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. Here argument is given. This is in complicated form. If you take differentiation, it will take time. That is why you have to simplify it in this form, then perform derivative. That is why this inverse circular functions. The importance of inverse circular functions. Now look, similarly you can solve 1, 2 and 3. So problem number 4. Problem number 4. Simplify sine inverse root over 1 plus x plus root over 1 minus x by 2. Here also restriction is 0 to 1. What will be our transformation? Expression this one. So suitable transformation x equals to cos theta or cos 2 theta as you please. Now sine inverse 1 plus cos theta 1 minus cos theta. We have already used this formula. So omit step root 2 mod cos theta by 2 root 2 mod sine theta by 2 by 2. So now see the restriction, whether it is plus or minus. In board's problem, we take generally as plus. Why you look? Look, 0 less than x less than 1. 0 less than cos theta less than 1. So cos inverse 1, that is 0 less than theta less than pi by 2. So look, cos inverse 1, this is 0, or cos inverse 0 pi by 2. In equation is changed because cos theta is decreasing function. So what is cos theta by 2? Theta by 2 lies in 0 to pi by 4. So in 0 to pi by 4 it is positive. So what is the value of the expression? You look, this equals to sine inverse root 2 cos theta by 2 root 2 sine theta by 2 by 2. So sine inverse 1 by root 2 cos theta by 2 1 by root 2 sine theta by 2. Now what is our aim? Our aim is to express this argument in terms of sine. So use formula. This is sine pi by 4 cos theta by 2 cos pi by 4 sine theta by 2. So what is the value? Sine inverse sine pi by 4 plus theta by 2. Now same result, sine inverse sine x equals to x if argument belongs to principal value, that is this argument belongs to minus pi by 2 to plus pi by 2. You look, it is we have already proved theta by 2 lies between 0 to pi by 4. So what is argument? Pi by 4. Add pi by 4. Pi by 4 plus theta by 2. Pi by 4 plus pi by 4. So this argument belongs to pi by 4 to pi by 2. That is belongs to principal value. So what is the value? So if it belongs to principal value, then this is pi by 4 plus theta by 2. So what is the final value? Pi by 4 plus half cos inverse x. Pi by 4 plus half cos inverse x. Now you solve the rest one. So look, sine inverse, it a mod. Mod, it lies in first quadrant, mod will be eliminated, expressed in terms of sine. Look, this one, this argument belongs to principal value or not. If it is belongs to principal value, sine inverse sine x is sine x. Next write some problems. Simplify. Tan inverse x by a plus root over a square minus x square. Sin 2 tan inverse root over 1 minus x by 1 plus x. Here restriction is minus a less than x less than a. Here no restrictions. Tan inverse root over 1 plus x square minus 1 by x. Cot inverse root over 1 plus x square minus x. This is 7, this is 8. So look, problem number 5. This is very simple problem. Look, what is our main aim is to express it its simplest form, because in case of differentiation, if you differentiate this argument is very difficult, you have to use quotient rule. So that is why you simplify it. So what is the transformation here? Look from the table, a square minus x square. So x equals to a sin theta. What is sin theta? Sin theta হচ্ছে x by a. Sin theta is x by a. Now put the value, expression tan inverse a sin theta by a plus a cos theta. So tan inverse sin theta by 1 plus cos theta. So tan inverse, express it in terms of tan. So 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2 cos square theta by 2. So finally what you are getting, tan inverse tan theta by 2. So what is the value? Theta by 2. If theta by 2 belongs to principal value. So you see whether theta by 2 belongs to principal value or not. So for this you have to see the restriction. Like given minus a less than x less than a. Therefore minus 1 less than x by a less than 1. Minus 1 less than sin theta less than 1. So minus pi by 2 less than theta less than pi by 2. Sin inverse 1, sin inverse minus 1. So theta belongs to minus pi by 2 to this. So what is our argument? Theta by 2. So minus pi by 4 less than this. The theta by 2 belongs to principal value. So that is why this is theta by 2. So half sin inverse x by a. This is the simple. So if no restriction is given, we solve up to this, then no need of thinking. You write theta by 2. We suppose that theta by 2 belongs in principal value. But if restriction is given, you have to show that this argument lies to principal value. Now look, so you solve 5, 6, 7, 8. Next type. Right. Find simplest value. Sine inverse. X into 1 minus x minus root x into 1 minus x square. Cos inverse x to the power 3 by 2 To solve this type of problem, you know formula of sine inverse. Look, sine inverse x minus sine inverse y. This is our work into x into y into root over 1 minus. Now look, if you consider problem number 1, look, this is compact form of sine inverse. You have to express it in terms of difference of two sine inverse. Now look, x unchanged. For y square, this is x. So you express it in the form of this formula. So write sine inverse x unchanged 1 minus root x whole square minus root x unchanged 1 minus x square. Look, 1 minus root x whole square. So what is our formula? X into root over 1 minus y square. So y equals to here root x and x is x. So what is the simplified form? Sine inverse x minus sine inverse root x. Sine inverse x minus sine inverse root x. Now alternative. So put x equals to sine theta and root x equals to sine phi. X equals to sine theta, root x equals to sine phi. So what is the expression? Sine inverse sine theta root over 1 minus sine square minus sine phi root over 1 minus sine square theta equals to sine inverse sine theta cos phi minus sine phi cos theta. So this is formula of sine theta minus phi. Here no restriction of x is given. So we suppose this argument belongs to principal value. So theta minus phi sine inverse x minus sine inverse y. So theta sine inverse x, phi sine inverse root x. So what is the simplified value? Sine inverse x minus sine inverse root x. Similarly, you can solve the other one. Next, write Next problem. Simplify tan inverse a plus bx by b minus ax. Next, tan inverse a cos x minus b sin x by b cos x plus a sin x. Now look, here you have to use compact form of tan inverse x, tan inverse y. No need of transformation. What is the working tool here? Look, this formula, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. If no restriction is given, x plus y, 1 minus xy. If it is minus, x minus y by 1 plus xy. Now you have to express it in terms of, this is compact form, in terms of difference of 2 tan inverse or sum of 2 tan inverse. So look, in both cases tan inverse, a denominator, first term is 1. So consider problem number 2, B. Look, compact form, this one is 1, so divide throughout by b cos x, so divide each term by b cos x. So this is 1, a by b tan x, this is a by b minus tan x. So look the formula, tan inverse x minus y, 1 plus xy. So what is x? A by b. What is y? Tan x. So this is formula of tan inverse a by b minus tan inverse tan x. Look, if you compare this one, see in reverse case, tan inverse x minus y. So tan inverse x minus y by 1 plus x into y. Now what is the simplified form? Tan inverse a by b minus x. So look, very simple result, this one. So look, if you have to differentiate it, then what is dy dx? Dy dx equals to minus 1. So for inverse circular functions, you have to put in simplest form for performing derivative. So these are the applications. Next, one more simple topic. So conversion of inverse circular function. Conversion of circular function into other. So look, convert sin inverse x into other inverse circular function. So let this is angle A equals to sine inverse x. So what is sine A? Sine A x. You have to express sine inverse x into other inverse circular functions. So very simple process of class 10. Look, this is sine theta, sine A, angle A. So sine A equals to x. This is x. So this is 1. Actually this is kx. This is k. And this one is 1 minus x square. P Q R. You can write it directly. Sine A equals to x. X by 1. Perpendicular by hypotenuse. This is base. So sine inverse sine A equals to x. What is cos A? Cos A base by hypotenuse. So you can write directly like that. So write therefore sine inverse x equals to cos inverse root over 1 minus x square equals to tan inverse. What is tan? Perpendicular by base. So x by root under 1 minus x square. So if you know tan, then what is reciprocal of it? This is cot inverse root over 1 minus x square by x. Sine inverse equals to cosec inverse and so on. So A equals to sine inverse x. Sine A, then you draw the figure. Similarly, you can convert inverse circular functions into other form. So write some applications. At 5 minutes. Prove that sine cos inverse sine cot inverse cos tan inverse x square plus 1 x square plus 2. Number 2, sine cos inverse tan sec inverse root under 2 minus x square. Sec square tan inverse 3 cosec square cot inverse 4 equals to 27. So look, for these problems sine, cot, cos, tan. Similarly for the second. So how to solve these type of problems? So suppose problem number 1. We want to solve problem number 1. So this is LHS. This is LHS, right? LHS. We start from the end. What is the angle here? Tan inverse. Right? Tan inverse x equals to A. What is tan A? Tan A is x. So sine cot inverse cos A. Look, tan inverse x is A. This is cos A. Now you know value of tan A. Tan A, value of tan A. This is x. This is 1. 1 plus x square. So what is cos A? Cos A is base by hypotenuse. So 1 by root under 1 plus x square. 1 by root under 1 plus x square. Now look, this is angle, again this is an angle. So look, let cot inverse 1 by root under 1 plus x square equals to b. So what is cot b? 1 by root under 1 plus x square. So this is cot b. So look at the figure. If this is b, cot is base perpendicular. So what is hypotenuse? 2 plus x square. Now what you are getting? This is sine A. Now what is sine A? Now sine B. This angle is B. So what is B? Sine B? Perpendicular by base. So 1 plus x square by 2 plus x square total root. So you can solve the problem by this way, or you can use direct method. Suppose you know tan inverse, you find cos tan inverse and so on. So for this type of problem, you start from end. Next, write last problem. Sin inverse x plus sin inverse y equals to cos inverse root under 1 minus x square 1 minus y square minus 1. So look, final result is in terms of cos. So if you write sin inverse in terms of cos, this sin inverse in terms of cos, then use cos inverse x plus cos inverse y. This is one method. Another one is, you look, this is LHS. So what is expression of sin inverse in terms of cos? Pi by 2 minus sin inverse x. Pi by 2 minus sin inverse y. So pi minus cos inverse x, cos inverse y. So look, this is our main aim. So final result is in terms of cos inverse. So you express it in terms of cos inverse. Look, if you use triangle law, then cos inverse is root over this. It will be complicated. So that is why we are using, what is the relevant result? Sin inverse x, sin inverse y equals to pi by 2. Now use formula. This is cos inverse xy minus 1 minus x square 1 minus y square. So this is the simplified form. But answer is not given in this form. So you know there is a result cos inverse minus x, pi minus cos inverse x, pi minus cos inverse x. So x is, this one is our x. So pi minus cos inverse x. So cos inverse minus x, xy minus 1 minus x square 1 minus y square. So pi minus cos inverse x, cos inverse minus x. Now you write it in reverse form. 1 minus x square into 1 minus y square minus xy. So you see the final proof. Final proof is in terms of cos. So transform sin inverse in terms of cos inverse and use relevant results. So today we are discussing two parts. Number one, how to simplify inverse circular function in simplest form, and number two, conversion of inverse circular function into other. Thank you.